Invitation for you to join us for lunch and make a difference. And I'm very serious about that. Jim Bisbee is here. We're going to talk empty bowls coming up a week from Thursday. Stay with us, all right? We're on CTV 10 and 94.1 Radio. 94.1 Radio will be back at 4 minutes after. And this hour is rebroadcast at 5 and 11 on CTV 10. Okay, my friends, I think it stopped raining, but Jim Bisbee, hi, how are you?
Very good. Very good. Good to be here.
The last time you were here, let's see, you were here on the end, and a beautiful lady was between us, Thea Kincaid,
Thea
right?
Kincaid, yep.
Bill Kincaid's lovely wife.
Yes.
And refresh my memory why you were here, and I'm serious about that. Why were you?
That was a day that we were all bringing food for, I think it was a Salvation Army.
Salvation Army. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Firemen were out front, and
yeah, that's right. Okay, that was
one.
right in the December era. Okay, well, Jim, it's good to see you. You didn't get too wet. I guess it stopped raining, huh?
Stopped just long enough for me to get it.
Okay, I want to talk about empty bowls. I know you do. This is very important. But your background, please, for some of the new viewers here.
I'm a retired engineer, and my second career is to be a potter. I make wheel-thrown pottery primarily, and have a gallery downtown, and we're soon moving into a new gallery in the Baxter building, which we're refurbishing for an art
Did
gallery.
you always have an interest in this? And I've got a personal anecdote after this, but have you always, when you were an engineer, engineered to pottery? I mean, that's a great story, but it's really a...
It is a big change. The way I say is I wore out one side of my brain being an engineer, and now I'm working on the other side. But no,
Some of us never wear anything out, but I admire you for that, I'll tell you. Yeah. You love it, huh?
I do. I was not an artist all the time I was an engineer. My wife was an artist, and I learned from her, and just
And where is your store again?
currently, New Bern Artworks is behind Port City Java, downtown.
And you do this?
Yes, I do it, and wanted to bring along this bowl to give you. It's empty.
Oh, it's empty, but it won't be for long.
But,
This is wonderful. You know, very, oh, and on the bottom, thank you. You have no idea how much this means, and my wife will flip over this. You know, when our son went to boarding school, for his junior, senior year in high school, one of the courses he could take there, they had, I don't mean to imply this is what got him out, but was pottery. And he fell in love with it. And we've got 4 or 5 dishes that he's made that he signed like this. And every time my wife gets one out of the cupboard, she'll, Jason made that. And I'm serious about this. This is very personal and it's wonderful. And it's not easy to do, is it?
It's not. It took me a number of years to get proficient at it, and I'm always still learning.
How do you get the colors on it? Then we're going to talk empty bowls, but how do you do that?
This one there's a white glaze that you see here, and the speckles coming through are from the clay. And then this is called a mason stain, and I paint that on with a brush, and then I etch back through the stain to get the white design.
So you do the etching back through with these little things. Bob, can you imagine if I did the etching, how this bowl would look? You know, I mean, I admire anyone who can do this, and I thank you very, very much. And again, I find it so interesting that with your career, and did you start really get serious about this when you moved to New Bern?
Yes.
You did?
Yes, I did.
How many years ago was that?
That's 12 years ago.
All right. Well, it's a great addition to the community, and I want to welcome 94.1 as WNBU rejoins the Phil Knight Show. Empty Bowls with Jim Bisbee. We're here talking about that. You can join these folks for lunch and make a difference a week from Thursday, the 10th. And Jim has just presented me with a homemade, what do you call it? A bowl that you've made.
Yes, it's a handmade ceramic bowl you can use for soup, breakfast.
And once again, do you do this? I mean, do you go into your store every day now behind Port City Java?
There are 4 partners, so we each take about 6 days a month.
That's fascinating. And you sell these, or?
We do, and we sell a variety of artwork from the community. We represent about 25 artists.
Oh, that is just, what a great addition, and it's marvelous to have you back on the program. Okay, Temple Baptist Church is the location, soup and bread and the bowl. You're the expert. Talk to us about this great fundraiser, please. A week from Thursday, right?
It's a week from Thursday at Temple Baptist. Empty Bowl is actually a national event. Potters, folks in my trade, came up with this way of contributing back to the community. So we don't all do it on the same day, but potters across the nation donate bowls.
And that's what you guys you folks are doing. You're donating the bowls.
Yes.
Okay.
There are about 25 individual potters who made bowls. In addition, Accidental Artists has groups come in and create bowls. Arts and Materials have groups come in and make bowls. The kids at New Bern High School made bowls.
Really?
We have over 800 bowls this year. We had 600 people attend last year. We're targeting for 800 this year.
And you've got the bowls, and you sample, how does it work now? They'll be sampling some soup and some bread, and,
Yeah.
and then you
We've
get
got
your choice, but walk us through it.
25 restaurants and churches prepare the soup. It's
Okay.
just a wonderful
Yeah.
array of any kind of favorite soup you've ever had. You'll find it there. But you come in, you first thing you do is pick out a bowl, and then you go in. We don't make you eat out of the bowl. We have styrofoam place for folks to eat their soup out of. But you take the bowl home, and there's some entertainment during lunch. We've got a number of local groups that are performing.
So you go in and you pick your bowl from among 800.
Yep.
Then you sit down, and then you can sample different soups. Is that the drill?
Yes. You can sample any of the 25.
Okay,
available.
from churches and restaurant
Yes.
folks. And then you can have a bowl of whatever you want, you can have a bowl of it, is that
Yes,
correct?
yes.
So you get lunch, basically.
Yes, you get
don't
lunch, yes.
With bread, okay.
Yeah.
And the tickets are $20 available at the Bank of the Arts on Middle Street.
Yep.
And also where Fuller's Music and
Fuller's
Temple
Music,
Baptist?
yeah, and Temple Baptist, yeah.
Okay, and this is a fundraiser, and again, walk us through the fundraising part of it again. I'm in love with this idea, this is great, so.
Well, the arts have always been a way to get at change in the country or whatever. The Arts Council has teamed up with RCS, and that's what the magic of this event is.
Religious Community Services.
Religious Community Services, the Soup Kitchen. So we provide a lot of the art side of this program, and they provide the strong need, which is to feed folks in Craven County. And we work together. We for the nonprofits last year raised about $15,000.
Really? 15,000?
Yes.
And a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
A great addition for New Bern. Yeah.
And I might add, right now, down at the Bank of the Arts, there's a show going on. All the potters who donated bowls have also put in some larger bowls in a show. And there's a photo essay there by Bill Lease. He's a photographer in Kinston, and he's gone around and taken some pictures that typify some of the conditions in our area that are in need of help. And that's a wonderful essay.
That'll bring it home,
Yeah.
won't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you want to mention some of the other folks who are sponsoring this? Again, tickets are $20, available at the Bank of the Arts and at Temple Baptist, and it's a week from Thursday. But what fun. So you've got serious people who are helping you with this.
Our primary sponsors are the Sun Journal, Carolina East Medical Center, Stubbs and Purdue, and Weyerhaeuser, and then there are a large number of smaller sponsors.
Buzzy Stubbs does a lot, too.
He does.
He really does,
he's
man.
a great
He's a
contributor.
fascinating guy. He's just a great guy, and he puts a lot into it. Okay, Empty Bowls is a wonderful outreach of religious community services and Craven Arts Council. And also you want to mention any of these folks? I don't want to leave anybody out here.
Okay, some of the other
Why don't
sponsors,
you do
U.S.
that? Thank you.
Food, Craven Pathology, the Insurance Center, Trent Olds Cadillac, Family Tire and Auto, Pitter Perry and Crone, and Peace Episcopal Church are some of our other sponsors.
Okay, now Temple Baptist, it's a large facility. There'll be plenty of room for this, and you're shooting for 800 people.
Yes.
So what time do people need to get there?
People need to get there between 11 and 2, and please don't bunch up on the front end. Last year it was very crowded between 11 and noon. We'd love it if people would come a little bit later and space it out. But 11 to 2 will be serving.
800 bowls, you're going to have a fascinating amount of bowls.
It's like Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Largely women come in and pick over the bowls.
Super. And again, you've got high school kids review who have made these. You have, and some friends of yours have.
Myself and 25 other local artists,
Yeah.
actually from quite a distance. They come from Moorhead and as far as up as Aurora.
Yeah.
But about 60 of them were made at our high school. They have a nice pottery program up there, and the kids have done it.
Okay. Before I let you go, do you want to refer to, I don't know what the sheet is in front of you, but do you want to refer to that?
We did it.
Oh, okay, great. I don't want to leave anything out, because I don't want to be wearing this bowl when you leave. I want to do it right here, but this is fantastic.
But the two other groups that really make a big difference, Accidental Artists, they have done a wonderful job the last 2 years. They'll contribute over 100 bowls this year.
Okay.
And they get groups in, Girl Scouts, work groups come in and spend an evening there and produce bowls, and they are some of the bowls that are in highest demand.
Yeah,
These
I
bowls have
bet,
been done
I
by
bet, yeah.
Pamlico.
Tell folks before I let you go, Jim, please tell folks how they can get to your store again. It's behind the coffee shop
Oh,
there. But
it's just come to Port City, Java, and there'll be a neon sign directing you back to the gallery.
and people can, I call it a store, I'm sorry, but a
Yep.
gallery, and people can buy bowls there.
Yes.
And the name of it again is?
New Bern Artworks.
Artworks, right.
And actually, if you want to still contribute to the Empty Bowl event, you can buy one of these bowls and then donate it back.
Wonderful. Okay, my friend, thank you. And once again, review. It's from 11 until 2 at Temple Baptist Church on Kingdom Way, which is off behind Gandis, near the Y, but
Near the
everybody
Y,
knows where
yes.
it is. And it's from 11 to 2. It might be fun to go at 11, but it might be more fun to go at 1 because it
Yeah.
bunches up a little bit, but enjoy. And soup and bread, you'll get lunch, but you'll get your bowl and
Yep.
sample it with 25 restaurants and churches, and it's $20 a hit, right?
$20 a hit, and you will make a difference.
It will make a difference.
In fighting hunger in our
Thanks.
area.
Thanks to Religious Community Services and the Craven Arts Council. Great job. It's good to see you again, and I appreciate it, Jim Bisbee, for coming on. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Okay, we're going to let Jim leave. You folks cannot leave. Man, I need help this morning. Don't go away.